Hey guys, how the hell are you? This is Allender. Welcome back to the Newsroom, your source for war robots, news, and rumors. Alright guys, real quick, if you're new to this channel, hit that sub button. Also hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the stuff we got going on here. Alright? And if you like this video guys, slap me a like. I really do appreciate it and it helps me out. Alright guys, we got a lot of things to discuss in this newsroom. A lot of things are coming down the pipe. Topics I do want to cover with you guys. First of all, before we even get started in any of that, I want to wish every single one of you a happy Thanksgiving. Those of y'all that took the time to message me this morning and wish me a happy Thanksgiving, to me and my family, I really do appreciate all that love, guys. Go send it right back out to y'all. Thank you very much. All right, guys, and let's go ahead and get started on the newsroom, all right? Because we do have a few topics to discuss. All right, so here we go, guys. Coming up this week is test server, okay? No new bots, but we do have new weapons. We have one heavy weapon and two light weapons, all right? And the three heavy weapons are going to be the Calamity, the Marquise, and the Blaze. Marquise, whatever, however you say that. It looks like Marquise to me. I'm going to call it a Marquise. All right? The Calamity, basically, guys, this is a heavy Scourge, okay? And I really see this playing a heavy role in bringing back some of the older bots, okay? Imagine a Lancelot, and you got the Marquise on it with the two side Scourges, dishing out damage from a distance, and the closer they get, the heavier the damage output is, okay? Same as you were to put it on a Bulwark or a Fury. Now, a Fury would be something insane. That's just going to be three heavy weapons, dealing out three heavy Scourges. That basically comes out to about 4.5 Scourges if my calculations are right. Don't quote me on that because you all know very well my math sucks. But if I were to take a wild guess, I would say that it comes out to about 4.5 Scourges, and that's going to be a lot of power. Now, of course, these things do have a drawback, okay? And the drawback on this particular weapon will be a little bot called the Pursuer. And you know that once it goes into its stealth device and it gets up close and personal in your face, there's very little you're going to do against that little bot. You're going to sit there, pump you full of lead, and by the time you come out, or by the time he comes out, 5 seconds later, you still require 3 more seconds to target him. By that time, you're counting sheep. It's over. He has turned you into a pile of tin, and you got to get ready for the next bot. So the Pursuer will be the counter for this weapon, no matter what bot you put it on. So keep that in mind. All right. The next weapon is going to be the Blaze. Okay, and this is basically going to be a light version of the Ember. Now, this one is potentially dangerous. Okay, because these light weapons are going to be very powerful. You put them on a Pursuer, you put them on the Blitz, or you actually put one on a Mercury, okay? So not only do you take a hell dive from a Mercury, but you also get lit up by, one Blaze and one heavy Ember, and and if he has a lockdown weapon on that other slot, you're not going to do very much to counter that bot, okay? It's going to make it extremely deadly. Same goes with the Blitz and the Pursuer. This particular setup, and I can already see the setup being run all over the place. Okay, it's gonna create a lot of damage. So it's something to look out for. That's gonna be the Blaze. And I'm sorry, guys. The first weapon is the Calamity. It's not the Marquise. The Marquise is the next light weapon. So let me go and make that correction right now because I know y'all are gonna correct me anyways. Okay. So the first one is the Calamity, and that's that heavy Scourge I was telling you about. The Marquise is gonna be a light Dragoon. Now, this has all kinds of crazy potential, guys. Pursuers, Blitzes, even are all reliable. The Patents carrying 4 of these bad boys, and the Patent can now be a range bot, from 600 meters out, tagging you all day long with these weapons. So that is something to definitely keep an eye out. We will be testing it. The test server does start Saturday. So I'll be on it as soon as I can get on it early in the morning and get those videos out to you as soon as possible. And it will be in 3 video segments, guys, like I always do them. I'll do one video for each particular weapon. That way I can bring you just gameplay of that particular weapon. All right? So, yeah, I like all of these guys. Now, I'm not crazy about having new content like a lot of you. We have too much content in the game. But these 3 particular weapons are going to complement certain builds. They're going to improve other builds, and it brings a nice little dynamic to the game. I don't mind these 3 weapons. Now, if they were to introduce me 3 brand new bots, I would say, man, you gotta fix something over there, because we don't need more new content. And if it is gonna be content, at least make it something that complements another weapon. So I pretty much see what they've done or where they're going. They're pretty much gonna make a light, medium, and heavy version of just about every weapon they have out there. Okay, so yeah, we can get ready for that. Next thing I wanted to cover, guys, the VIP. We have been talking about this for a while now. The VIP premium, we have been talking about maybe trying to get it put into the Royale. You know, the black market would be a good place for it, you know, depending on whether you spend bronze, silver, or gold, or maybe a super chest. Have the opportunity to win yourself a nice chunk of VIP, okay? I like it better in the Royale because you can have access to it up to 5 different times, okay? And I want to give a quick shout out to Pixonic. We did that video just not too long ago, and that video, I think we forgot what it was. I believe it was in the state of the game, you know, where we told them during the Halloween event how not to suck. You guys are doing, you know, you give us stuff, but you take stuff away. You know, if you're going to do a special event, make it special. Make it special for the players, okay? And guys, they have put the components back in the Royale, okay, and they've left them there. They haven't touched them at all. And there they are right there, okay? The 5,000, the 1,800, the 1,400, all the big target components, and the big silver is back in the Royale. And yeah, I want to give a shout out to Pixonic on that one. They did good. That was one of the ideas that we came up with during this deal. Was, I mean, don't give us something and take something away. It's a special event. Make it special. Leave it special. And if you're gonna have a special event, it's okay to give something without taking something away from us. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. With giving something to your player base, you know, and not take away. So yeah, that, guys, I liked it. Now we can come in here and we can remove something, you know. We can remove the 2 million silver and put some VIP there, okay? Or maybe remove the keys or play around with it. I mean, it's Pixonic's game, and I'm sure they got developers over there that can come up with all sorts of cool ideas, you know. But if the developers take the time to listen to the players, guess what, guys? We got really cool ideas too, okay? And that's why we came up with this, to try to get the VIP placed in here, placed into the black market, so that the free players, and especially the grinders, because I got all the respect in the world for my grinders out there that play the game, play it hard, you know. When you grind and you do watch your videos, you do contribute to the bottom line to Pixonic, and that is the God honest truth. And Pixonic knows it and has to realize it, and has to find a way to compliment or reward the grinders just a little bit more, you know, than what they're doing. Okay, so give them something. Give them an opportunity to get a few hours of VIP or a day of VIP. A day would be awesome, you know. Now I don't see them doing that too much on days. If you can win a day on each one, then they're giving you 4 days here, okay? But how long is it going to be before we run out of tokens? And that's not going to last very long. Okay, so, but they could tweak it and work it. I'm going to have the link in the description below, so make sure you guys go and check out that link, okay? Orion Pax did put his work into it, and he did the survey or the questionnaire or whatever it is that to where we can sign up for this, guys. All right, and you got to do it. Get your friends involved. Have them sign up. You know, get your clanmates involved. Anybody that is affiliated with the game and that this would benefit, and this benefits each and every single one of us, guys, from the paid player to the pocket change player to the grinder to the free who just plays free. That's all he does. And even the casual player, guys, that, you know, plays 2 games a week, and you know, even he would have an opportunity to win a little bit of VIP, and, you know, and maybe spark an interest a little bit more to this game. You know, something like that could bring players that have left the game, bring them back. And I think that needs to be one of Pixonic's biggest focus is, yeah, you're acquiring a lot of new players, okay, but you've lost a lot of good veterans and a lot of veteran spending players. And you got to make this game interesting enough to make them want to come back, especially Pixonic. If those players have gone out and picked up a new game, they got to hear how good this game has turned into, what it's become, that the developers are now there for the players. And that's all we would ask from you guys. That's all we want for Thanksgiving and for Christmas, is for you to treat your players fairly. You do a lot of work, and you put a lot of hard work into these test servers, and, you know, the special events and the special effects and, you make everything look real good. You're doing a lot of work, okay? But you got to stop losing players, okay? And we start that with treating the players right. Giving players a little bit more, even if they don't spend, okay? Because remember, when they watch your video, you just made a couple of dimes in your pocket, and that dimes times 50 millions is a hell of a lot of dimes, and you know that it is. All right. So the VIP is what we got coming up, and we want to push this hard, guys. And if we're all in it together, we have a voice. If we all take part in this, we have a voice. And if enough of us speak out, they got to listen at some point, okay? And they have a lot of that ideas that we've come up right here on this channel have made it into the game. And one of those ideas was how to stop sucking. And that came up in the Halloween event where they gave us something and they took something away. Well, then they ended up putting it right back in. And it's just a matter of punching a few keys over there on your little keyboard and making it happen, okay? We'd still like to have gold, guys. We'd still like to have gold back in the Royale. Gold is a big plus. But you know what? With the VIP, and I got to be very honest, it kind of eliminates the need for gold as much, okay? If you're using the VIP and you're using your videos to cut down 20 extra minutes per video, guys, that time shaves off really fast, okay? So I hope y'all get behind this. It's a good movement. It's a movement for each and every single one of us to get behind, and it should benefit all of us, okay? So hopefully we can get that going. Now, also, guys, conversion components. That's also coming up at 4.5, and we know how that works. And we got a lot of people, every single one of y'all that's taking the time to send me the screenshots of your components. I mean, some of y'all got components for days and years and eons, man. Y'all really tucked away every single nut into your nest that you could find. I mean, I got people out there that got 30, 40, 50,000 of certain components that they haven't claimed any of those weapons because they already have one or two, and then they don't need any more than that. And and to see them have 30, 40, 50,000. So those guys that took the time to store away all their eggs and put them all in their basket, those are going to be the ones that are going to benefit from this immediately. They're going to have the latest and greatest, and they're going to get it all for free. Okay, so if they can get complimented with a little VIP on the side, how awesome would that be? Now, they didn't just magically get all these components. Pixonic, if you're listening, they didn't just magically get all this stuff. They earned all this stuff playing the game, okay, and watching the videos and all that other stuff. And you're going to hear me say that over and over again. Why? Because I'm a broken down record, and we need to make sure they hear it if they eventually watch this video, okay? Oh, those component conversions, guys, be ready. It is coming up in 4.5. That's right around the corner. Okay. Another thing we got coming up at 4.5 are the Greek bots, guys. Okay. And we tested them repeatedly and over again. And we're not going to get any more test servers. They're testing out these new weapons. That tells us that the test server for the Greek bots is now officially over, or the Pantheon bots, if that's what they want to call them. Okay. So they are coming up. They are coming very quickly. My recommendation on that one, guys, is if you got the opportunity to obtain one, go for the Ares. It's all about the Ares. That is going to be the bot that has the most firepower, okay, on its conventional weapons, and the most firepower on its internal built-in weapons, okay? Now, its hit points are not as strong as the others, but you know what? It deals out a lot of damage, and it has that shield that you can either use to press, or you can use to get the hell out of dodge. And you saw me use that technique, both of them, using them to press an attack, and using them to get away. I use that technique on the test servers in the past few test servers. So if y'all get an opportunity, yeah, you guys want to be looking at the Ares and the Ares only. I wasn't too impressed with the other two. Yeah, they are nice, and yeah, they will be competitive, but they are not going to make the statement that the Ares will make. That is going to be the bot to have, in my opinion, of the Greek bots. Okay. Another thing that's been coming up in recent talk, guys, is the modules. Okay. And there's not a whole lot being released on this as far as information other than what we've had in the past, okay? And when the modules first came out and they first were discussed, it was about adding an ability, adding a weapon, adding a shield to your existing bot. Now, that would go a long ways into introducing or reintroducing the old bots back into play. Being able to give a Doc, some type of shield to where he can fire off on you 4 sets of weapons in no time at all, and he's shielded. That would be great. Now And then they came up with different ideas for these modules, and some of them were going to be, well, you know what, you'll be able to use one as a spy, so you're going to be able to make yourself look like the red team, and be on the side of the red team, and you're firing off of the red team, and they're not firing you because they think you're part of their team, and when really you're still and just tagging the living hell out of them, and they don't have a clue as to what's going on. By the time they figure it out, yeah, you've just completely ruined their mashed potatoes for the day. So what are they going to do with these things? I don't know. I've seen a couple of pictures out there, guys, and I've seen one where it creates a ring, and I'm not sure what that ring is, but it makes a circle around you. Now, I don't know how that's going to play out, and of course, my mind started running wild as to what it was, and they could say, that it can be used in both team play and single play. I don't know if that ring maybe is going to be a type of shield where if it's you and another guy and you put that ring out, maybe it's it out, and anybody that tries to steal your kill can't steal it because they hit that energy shield or they hit that shield that you put up around them. That was one thing that came up. Okay, now there is no confirmation or any validation for any of these other than speculation. Okay, and discussions that have come up. That includes Pixonic, where they came out with adding the bot, the weapon, the ability, the shield, and then changing it up to, we're going to make it into this, and you're going to have the ability to become a spy bot or a cloaking bot or whatever they were going to come up with. It's changed too many times, okay? And until we get a validation from Pixonic on exactly what they're going to do and how they're going to work, all we can do is speculate. So that is all we know as of for now is a lot of rumors as to what they were going to be or what they're going to do. And that's pretty much what I wanted to cover in the modules. Now, this is strictly for Pixonic, guys, and this is a problem in the lower leagues. And I know this because I am very much in tune with my fellow pilots. And it's the new pilots, it's the silver pilots, it's the gold pilots, it's the veteran pilots, it's the grinders, the spenders, the casual guys. I speak to just about everybody who takes the time to talk to me. I'm happy to talk with them back. I love staying very much in tune with my subscribers and my fellow players, okay? Tanking, guys, is still a big issue, okay? And it is very demoralizing for a brand new player to come in, sitting in Bronze League, and come across, an MK2 hangar full of bulwarks and specters and, all these power bots and pursuers and blitz, and just getting caked, and allowing rewarding this tanker with taking the 10 gold and more silver than he can stack up for days, okay? Something has to be done about the tanking. It needs to be addressed, and it needs to be addressed pretty quick. Other than new weapons, new content, new robots, more than anything else, Pixonic, you really got to address the tanking, okay? Because like I said, there's nothing more demoralizing than coming into a brand new game and having your ass handed to you on a silver platter, by a veteran that shouldn't be there to begin with. And I brought this topic up before, and it's a simple fix. It comes down based to hangar strength. So basically, if I have what you see in my hangar right now, okay, but I want to change it out, and I come over here and I buy 5 little Corsac bots, and I fill up my hangar with Corsac bots that I just barely picked up, that adds into an equation, okay? So that I can't come over here and make this little buddy right here and his little buddy right over here, buy 5 starting line of bots, and then use that to drop all the way down, and then when I get there, I bring out my heavy lineup, okay? No. If you got competitive bots anywhere hidden in your inventory, if you got competitive bots anywhere in your inventory, okay, then that is all added up on an equation, and that pairs you up against people that are equal to you. So you can't be using a front lineup of Corsacs to try and mask what you got hiding in the background, okay? So you want to go ahead and run 5 Corsacs, you go right ahead, okay? But you're still going to be paired off against masters, champions, experts that have the same competitive hangar as you, okay? Now, don't eliminate the leagues. Keep the leagues. Keep the champion, keep the master, keep the expert, okay, to where people build up and they earn, these battle crates, and they earn these rewards Okay, but you got the tanker who fell all the way down to silver, and he's sitting down in the silver league. Okay, and his rewards are horrible. But when he goes to play the game, he's still got to come up against me. He's still got to come up against SOS. He's still got to come up against gods. He's still got to come up against all, you know, the top clans. He's got to face HC. And if he's going to go out into FFA, he's going to be squared off against pilots that have the same type of equipment he does. He's not allowed to beat up on the small player. And if we go with hanger strength, okay, that's going to add a lot more competition to the higher leagues. Okay, by taking it away from silver and gold and bronze and throwing it back up where it belongs in Champion and Master League, okay, they have no reason to be at the bottom league anymore, because one, they're not getting rewarded, and two, they're coming into FFA and team play and still getting their asses handed to them by the top players of the game, or by the competitive players of the game, not necessarily just the top players. Okay, so this is a way we can address tanking. You know, don't put them into a low queue where they're going to sit there for 12 games, play 12 solid games, and get themselves pulled out of low priority. Now they're playing a regular game, okay, all day long in Silver League, and just wiping the floor with everybody. It's not fair to your new players. So address this, Pixonic. It's a simple fix, buddy. A real simple fix. Make it player strength, and we'll be able to even out the game and make it more fair and competitive for the players. Let the players that have level 6 bots go up against the players that have level 6 bots. Okay, and that's pretty much what I had to cover on tanking. The economy, guys, the economy has gotten better. Okay, I'm not sure how it is for everybody, and I want your feedback on the economy. Okay, but I just played a game recently, and it was an FFA game. And of course, I used a silver booster that I picked up, and I had my 3 or 4 boosters I was running. Right now, I got 5 running. Okay, but I was running a silver booster, and at the end of that match, guys, I think I had a good 2 million in damage, probably about 15, 16, 14 kills, somewhere there. It wasn't the rage one, guys. I know y'all gonna say it was the rage. No, it wasn't the rage. All right, but with you know, with the VIP and the booster, I think I ended up with about 3 million silver after one game. That was amazing. Okay, so their silver rewards seem to be increasing. Okay, and I'm not sure if it goes against how. What type of competition you're going up against. I'm not sure what the calculations are. And I'm not even going to try to calculate, because once again, everybody say it together, yeah, Islander, your math sucks. So I ain't going to try to calculate nothing for you guys. You know, I'll let y'all figure it out. All I can say is at the end of the game, when I see the rewards come in, they have gotten better. Okay, and if Pixonic is addressing this economy, kudos to them, 2 thumbs up. All right, if it was just a glitch, well, then y'all need to address it and make it better. But things have gotten better, at least from my standpoint and what I'm seeing. And I can only tell you guys about what I see. And you guys tell me what you see. All right? So this is going to be it for the newsroom, guys. This is a bunch of stuff that I did want to cover. And what we can get ready for those test servers on the new weapons this weekend. And we're going to test them out. We're going to put together some different builds and see how they work out. Okay? And I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear your comments. Now, don't forget, guys, we got that movement going for the VIP to have it in that Royale and the black market, and it's going to take all of you together to get involved in it and push for it, okay? And filling out this questionnaire or filling out this this petition is the first step, okay? Now, if you guys don't want that, no problem. Say, you know what, we're okay, we're good without it. We're happy with the new content, the new bot, all that other good stuff, and you don't have to do it, okay? This is for the people that would like to have the VIP and the Royale and like to have an opportunity to get it. And I would like to do everything I can to help out my fellow pilots. That's my standpoint from doing this channel, was to try to have a voice and to speak out for you guys when there was something, an issue that needed to be addressed. And if we all come together, all right, and I'm, I don't know, about 4,600 subscribers and climbing, and the more subscribers I have, the more voice we have, the more we can come together as a group. All right. I love each and every one of you guys. You guys take the time to watch the videos. You take the time to comment, take the time to message me. And for that, I am truly, truly appreciative of each and every single one of you guys. All right. So till the test server comes this weekend, guys, this is going to be Islander signing out. Y'all make sure y'all look in my description below for that link. Until next time, y'all have a good day.